Hey everybody, it's your old pal Steve Moore here, owner of Run More, this spectacular brick and mortar running shop here in Westminster, Maryland. We were doing something a little bit different today, and obviously we get asked a lot about shoes for running, shoes for hiking, shoes for work. But you know, there's a whole other category of people out there that come in here that are just looking shoes for like weird things, like walking the dog. And as a guy who now has a puppy who's coming up on 6 months old, who does a lot of dog walking now, I have shoes that I use just for walking the dog, or just shoes that I prefer in that kind of realm. And so we decided to pick our favorite shoes that we would recommend for people to go out and walk their dog. And I know it's kind of a weird niche category, but look, there are certain things that I want when I'm walking my dog. And I walk my dog hiking, and I take him on a gravel road a lot, and I take him on places that can be a little bit muddy. So I need something that has a little bit of specific characteristics to it, and it kind of lends itself well to everybody who's looking for similar things for their dog. So I first wanted to start with my favorite shoe, the Lone Peak. The Lone Peak 8 is a beautiful shoe with a nice rounded foot-shaped toe box to it, nice traction on the outsole to it as well. But to me, this is like that slipper. This is that something you can wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take your whiny dog out to go pee in the backyard, and you can easily pop this in. You don't need a pair of socks. It slips on great. It's nice and wide, keeps your feet dry, much more lower to the ground. It really is just like popping on a nice pair of slippers. Take your dog out, your feet will be happy, and as will your dog. If you're somebody who doesn't necessarily want to feel the earth, you're somebody who's doing a little bit longer of a dog walk, and you want to feel like you can go walk forever with your dog, the new Fresh Foam Trail More is awesome. It is a beefy shoe. You can tell right away that this is obviously a lot more cushion to it. It has a Vibram outsole to it. This is something that you can use on the road. You can use for an all-day shoe as well, but it's a great hiking shoe, a great dog walking shoe, super nice fit to it, really nice deep shoe if you had to add an orthotic to it, really nice feeling with the upper that's gonna stretch around your foot, a perfect shoe that even looks like a shoe you'd wear walking your dog, right? Doesn't that look like it'd be great with a pair of jeans to take your dog for a walk? Awesome shoe with lots of cushion for it. Somewhere in the middle of those two shoes lives the Hoka Challenger. It's called the Challenger ATR for all terrain. So this is that great running, walking, muddy, dry, all-encompassing shoe. We call this shoe around here a vacation shoe because it's a shoe you can wear to the airport, shoe you can do hiking, you can do running in, and also lends itself well for walking your dog. Great traction on the shoe. While it's not a Vibram outsole, it's got enough to get the job done on almost every place that you're gonna take it. Doesn't have a stone guard or anything fancy in there, but it has enough cushion to protect your foot and enough cushion to do long walks if you wanted to, long hikes with your dog if you wanted to. Your feet will be happy, and it's a Hoka, so it's got a little bit of that Meta rocker platform for just that smooth, easy transition from heel to foot. Hoka Challenger ATR 7, another one of my favorite dog walking shoes. Gonna go into a shoe that is not sold here in store, but I bought specifically for playing with my dog. This is an Olukai Mahana. This shoe is great because it has a nice grippy outsole to it. I was looking for a shoe specifically to run around my house with my dog in. I know it seems kind of stupid, but I don't want to run around my house barefoot. I see people come in here with terrible plantar fasciitis, terrible foot stuff, and so many of those things are caused by walking around barefoot. I didn't want to run around my house in my shoes because they're gonna get muddy. I didn't want to run around my house in my Hoka slides because they're not made for that. I wanted a shoe that I can run around, I can cut, I can juke, I can be agile with my dog Luca and still feel like my foot is protected. And that's what this shoe is. It feels like an actual outdoor shoes, but it's in an inside shoe. No half sizes to it, but really fits your foot well for a house shoe that has some little bit of arch to it, has some great traction. Really fun if you're looking for something to take care of your foot and take care of the fun with your dog. That's the new shoe from Olukai. There you have it, my favorite shoes for walking my dog Luca. If you have your own favorite shoes for walking your dog, do me a favor, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to know what everybody else is using when they're taking their dogs out for a walk or a hike. And if you want to purchase any of the shoes that I recommended today, hit the link down below, enter promo code RUNMORE, just one word, RUNMOORE, and you'll save 10% and we'll ship them out for free. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for walking your dog. And if you're in Westminster, stop on by and say hello. Have a good day.